for Dr. Albeets. My sister-in-law is a pediatrician in the Los Angeles area, and she's found that most of her resistance for vaccines is coming not from her lower income patients, but from her Beverly Hills patients. And I was wondering what the distribution among the American people of the vaccine-resistant folks are coming from.
No, it's an excellent question, and it's an interesting dichotomy. So if you look at all unimmunized children right now, we actually had a study that just came out of Colorado about 2 months back, looking at the incidence of pertussis and your risk of acquiring pertussis, it's whooping cough, whether you're vaccinated or not vaccinated. It turns out, by the way, that you're 23 times more likely to get pertussis if you're not vaccinated. It's funny, it's almost like it works. But also in that study, what they were able to find was that about 11% of the total unvaccinated population is because of non-religious vaccine refusal. That's another word for the anti-vaccinationists. So that means that you've got another, quick head math, 89% that is probably unrelated to this. And a lot of that is actually coming from poverty. And so we've got it in two different groups. You've got some that simply have a lack of access to healthcare, and that's something I'll also talk about very briefly tomorrow. But then, yes, the higher income people who are not vaccinating do tend to be the more vocal ones. They do tend to be the ones that we see within the pediatrician's office who are not vaccinated. I think it's probably related to the fact that, number one, they have access to resources. They have social networking that people of lower socioeconomic status may not have. I think it's also a lack of humility. In a society where elitism is, a bad word, if no one's an expert, then everyone's an expert, we're starting to run into that problem there as well.